Boy, Skylanders was a weird thing. Yeah, anyone remember that? Back in the day, Nintendo really messed up when it came to not acquiring the license for Skylanders, because Activision just said, well, forget it, we'll just go to every other platform, because Nintendo turned them away at the front door because they were the kid-friendly one, and so on and so forth, and kind of backfired. And this was kind of the end result, because Nintendo could have had something really special here, which is why they made Amiibo, to kind of combat it. And you can even tell the tension with Reggie's interview when they unveiled these, because, you know, the guy, the senior executive who was at Skylanders, I believe he was quoted in saying, like, you know, or maybe it was Reggie who said, how do you deal with taking Nintendo characters who are very, very protective of their intellectual property?
As you go through this collaboration with Nintendo, a company that is very protective of its franchises, that always likes to have total control, what was that like in terms of working with us to bring these fabulous experiences to life?
And boy, he did not hold back. He was like, yeah, we were just like, look, you know, we were like, how do we respect, you know, Nintendo's legacy? And they're like, hey, why don't we just make a Dry Bowser? And they're like, no, let's do something new. And, you know, Nintendo was kind of open because they were desperate. This was, again, 3DS, Wii, and Wii U era. This was the bridging gap between the Wii U and 3DS. Now, there was a Dark Donkey Kong one. I believe I have that one. I'm not sure. But I got these new a while back. They were like $50 each, when they were actually going for like, you know, 100, 150 online. With the portal and everything, and, you know, Skylanders was one of those weird things that it happened, it was a big thing, and then it stopped randomly once the Toys to Life craze really was oversaturated. You can thank Disney Infinity for that, because it wasn't Disney Infinity, let me tell you, terrible. And then Lego got involved, and then Sonic was on talking to Homer Simpson for some reason. I don't know. It was just weird. Amiibo was my thing. Skylanders was also my thing because that happened first. And yeah, my mom knew Spyro. She's like, oh, Spyro, you know. I was like, okay, cool. But like, it stopped being Skylanders Spyro's Adventure and more of a, hey, this is a new thing. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start with a 3DS one just because I didn't know the 3DS was capable of doing this until, like, later years. I always saw Skylanders for 3DS, and, you know, that was kind of cool. I mean, it was weird. Like, I don't know, imagine having this on the 3DS. It was the most bizarre thing. Ooh. Yeah, you could tell this thing's aged like fine wine, because I can't even... Ugh. I'm sure some collector's gonna be mad at me, but you know what? It's fine. You know, it's mine. It's mine. I'm not happy. Back in the day, this actually used to irk me. Big on keeping the boxes, but I'm trying to mitigate this, you know, as much as I can. I will say, wow. Bowser right on the cover. Now that is something that's spectacular, because again, Nintendo's very protective of their IP. Like, this is new, like, this is very new, and ooh, you can't smell it, but you definitely got that new video game smell. And I guess this was around the time when they got rid of Club Nintendo, because there's no Club Nintendo in this, or because it was a third party, technically, they didn't do it. Corroded batteries, that was something I was not expecting, and they are, oh, they blew up into the, oh my god. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Probably throw that out later. The portal, the big thing. I'm confused. Isn't there supposed to be like a thing to this? There's a cord, right? But is there a like anything that goes to? Is it underneath the batteries? Maybe I shouldn't be touching this with my hands. I don't know. But you know what? I'm sure it's fine. Jeez, everything's all tucked in there. The plastic really... Oh, whoa. Wow, that's something. Oh, the age... Yeah, age is really showing here. I think the plastic kind of hardened over time. Just to have this kind of... It's so weird. I don't even... I might have to cut around it. Skylanders Battlecast? I guess these are cards that they had, which is kind of cool. And what's this? Ooh, it's all crunchy. What is this? Oh, it's a poster. Do I have an official Bowser poster for? Oh, it's just all of the Skylanders you can get. Hold on. Let me kind of open this up as delicately as possible, because I don't want it to rip. But I think. Oh wow, it's that old. All right, hold on. Ugh. Oh, you can hear it. Okay. Wow. So, I guess, funny enough, Bowser isn't on this. Like, I'm looking at this, Bowser ain't here at all. Kind of funny. You know, some of these Skylanders are rare now, but you know what? Once NFC readers became a thing and they reverse engineered the technology, it really became a moot point to sell these figures because people were just pirating them. Oh my gosh, yeah, I can tell the plastic hardened on this. Oh my gosh. I might need to get, like, scissors or just be very delicate on taking... I don't even... Is it, like, melted in? Whoa! Oh my god, yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, okay, there's Bowser. There's a thing on the bottom of this where you can switch it to... Amiibo. You can see right there. It says Amiibo, and then you can switch it to Skylanders. It's a cool little nod, I guess, but I think if you just tap the whole thing itself, I could be wrong, I never used it, it would just be like a Amiibo or Skylander, depending on what you put in. I think it's just purely for aesthetic, and I have to be delicate with this. I don't care about the other Skylander, but I do care about this. This is his little Koopa car, and we haven't seen this since, and I kind of wish this was a mainstay, or like in the RPG, or like a nod, or something. Come on, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a weird, like, it's a weird thing. I don't know. I mean, in comparison to like the Amiibo itself, I will say, like, you can't put it on top. I don't think you can. There's no, like, you know, the whole point of this was that they rode these, right? So it's like, why can I not put this on top, you know? I don't even know how you would scan it or do anything. I've never played the game, right? But he just, like, you know, it even shows in the art that he's in it. So I don't know. And in terms of, I'll just show this because I know someone's gonna be like, hey, what about this thing? I don't know what this is. I also don't even know how to, like, use this. Like, if I were to, like, do I just use my 3DS charger? Is there a cable that I'm missing? Because I don't have a cable in this. I got a booster pack. Oh, wait, here we go. You would press this little button near a 3DS. So there's a little button on this. And you would press it near a... Where's the button? And I guess you would plug it in with a 3DS charger. But where's the button? What's this thing? Is this little button? No, it doesn't click or anything. Where's the button? This has to be the button, right? You turn the 3DS on, you put the batteries in, and I guess it should be on the side or something. Like, yeah, there's the... Oh, no, it has to be this. Just, I guess the button is really jammed in after all these years. Reminder, this came back out in... What year did it come out in? 2015. There we go. You can see it right there, 2015, by Activision and Nintendo. I don't know, I thought this was kind of cool. The fact that the batteries are melted in is funny, to say the least. The little poster's nice. Am I ever going to use this outside of it being an Amiibo? I think it's just cute to look at. Gonna be honest here. I got it because I don't think I have the Bowser Amiibo. I don't have the black Bowser Amiibo either. But it's a good way for me to kind of play with this and see how it looks on the Wii and Wii U. Because I know the Wii U had, like, Donkey Kong. and that was kind of cool. You know, I don't know if it was Donkey Kong, like Dark Donkey Kong, because they had like Light Bowser, Dark Bowser, and they made actual variants of this, which I'm very surprised Nintendo allowed it, solely based on the fact that they're very, very picky with their IP. They don't let anyone touch this stuff, like, at all. So for them to kind of, you know, say, hey, this little ninja thing can go with this, you know, icon of gaming, really spoke volumes to the depth that Skylanders went. Now, I don't even know if, are these cards, like, valuable, like, at all? I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep the pack in case Skylanders becomes a resurgence, and I could just say, like, hey, here's my Skylanders Battlecast cards, whatever they do. Again, I like Skylanders from Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, and then after that, I think I played a little bit of Giants, but I kind of just sold off a lot of the stuff. I regret it now because apparently there's backwards compatibility coming for it, not for Nintendo's version, because, you know, Nintendo hates gaming history. Gosh. For the Wii. Man, I don't even know where to begin. Like, when there are consoles that have bridging games, like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, or Dragon Ball Xenoverse, or Skylanders Superchargers, racing. You know, between console games is a very, very weird thing. They usually end up being more expensive because people will go for the last generation console prior to, and then all of a sudden the newer console generation, they're like, oh, by the way, it's a thing. Or I'm not prior console generation, after console generation, like the next gen. You know, they like, oh, yeah, we don't want to do this. By the way, our new console has the game that you bought on the previous console. Why don't we just, like, you know, why don't you just buy both? You know, why don't you spend all your money? That being said, if I bought this back in the day, I think it would have been just as much as buying it now. I think it's like $100. I don't know, man. Either way, it was like buying a whole new... Ooh, I just hit my camera. It's like buying a whole new console for not a lot of, like, you know, merit back, I guess. Again, Dark Bowser. Keep that in mind. Like, this is... You know, Bowser's gone through many iterations between, like, the... You know, the RPGs, you know, the Cat Bowser and all that other stuff. And mind you, this came out in 2015. The Wii U is still tanking. You know, and it, like, it was weird because it happened. Because Nintendo, when they're desperate, they'll work with anyone. They won't shy away. And we've seen it. They'll work with anyone once they're desperate. But I feel like, you know, if they also have a good standing with their communities, they'll kind of... Oh, there we go. Oh, my God. All right. Bowser on the cover again. Is he on the game cover? He is on the game disc cover. Wow. No manual, though. I guess this is around the time where they were just getting rid of manuals. You know, and then this is the... Let's see here. Okay, so underneath, there's no manual thing. Here's the weird portal that you plug into the back of the thing. It looks stupid. I don't even... That's all I gotta say. Looks stupid. All right, we got another Battlecast pack. Woo. Ooh. Wonder what you Skylander enthusiasts are gonna say about this. You know, and then, okay, here's the manual. It just says plug it in the back of the Wii or Wii U console, I guess. That's it. I don't even know. Like, did they just give pretty pictures? They didn't even say. They just said, yeah, there's a USB spot. Just put it in there. There's no console connected to it, so it's not even in English on either side. Right? Ugh. Oh, wait, here we go. Keep away. I don't know. It's like... Alright, whatever. Same thing with this portal. Like, here are the manuals. It's pretty straightforward, and here is another poster. Guarantee Bowser ain't on it. And... Hold on. If Dark Bowser's on it, like, I'll get it framed. I don't care, because it's, you know, it's the boy. But it's not Oh, hold on. Here we go. No, it's just this schmuck. I don't care about this guy. Like, I don't care that Caillou, for whatever reason, became a grumpy old wizard. I don't. And he's not on... Is he on the collectibles list? No, he's not. It's just like a bunch of these other guys that no one cares about. At all. Like, what happened to Spyro? Like, I thought he was still a thing. I don't know. Like, they used to transfer over... I know from Skylanders Spyro's Adventure to Skylanders Giants, they were backwards compatible, right? I think that was the big ask, was backwards compatibility. Because, like, remember, NFC technology was the thing, it was new, no one really knew what to do with it, and now they still don't know what to do with it because market's oversaturated. Plastic is still rock solid. That is absolutely hilarious in every sense of the word. Don't know why, but like, wow. I think this type of plastic hardens over time, and especially since 2015, like, you know, normally this had like a glossy finish, but I guess over time it just eroded. I will say this, you know what, the display portion of this is wild. Like, I actually like it comes with its own little like, you could just prop this up on your shelf and just be like, hey, I got the Skylanders for Wii, because no one else was getting it. Seriously, no one else had Skylanders chargers for Wii. If you did, it was because you were a Skylanders fanatic, or you really like Bowser. I, on the other hand, just eventually got it later down the line because I was done with Skylanders by that point. Nintendo did this at first, I would have been all over it. Alright, so let's see here. This plastic... Oof. I don't think... You can't smell it through the camera, but you can smell the age here. Oh, alright, that was fantastic. Wow. Alright, so I think Chaos, I think the whole commercial for this was like, Chaos is trapped in the thing, and, you know, the Skylanders need to save him for some reason because he has the secrets to something. Like, he's trapped in this thing, and for whatever reason, Bowser has to save him. I don't know. It just seemed very weird. Maybe someone can teach me of Skylanders lore. But, I will say that these little guys cost a pretty penny now. Not that it's bad, per se. I don't know. Maybe in the Xbox version, right, someone can mod it in, or the PC, like, I guarantee these are coming to PC now. And, you know, there's gonna be, like, a thing that, like, you can, like, get the toys digitally, if with in-game currency, and it's like a loot box or something. I don't know, right? I don't know. What I will say is the dark variants, and they're dark variants. I just, it's so weird that this dark Bowser and this dark car, like, it's just, what is he, like a wind? Yeah, he's a wind type, I guess. But he's a fire type, so, like, what gives? I don't know what these cars do. I don't know. If you guys want me to, like, actually play this, please let me know, because, like, these games are easy and fun and very, like, ooh, Bowser, you got a little schmutz on there. What happened there? I guess over time, like, just, I don't, it's just plastic? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I opened this, like, new. I guess it's just plastic over time, and maybe it just needs to clean up. I don't know. You're a little schmutz there, Bowser. What gives? That's, Bowser, a little, keep it in your pants, man. God, he's a little cross-eyed. Don't worry, I can relate. But this, oh my God. In comparison to the other Bowser, it's so funny. This one is actually looking the direction. This one's just happy to be here. It's night and day. It's kind of funny. I will say, it's not the worst. Like, in terms of, like, cross promotions, like, you know what? This is one of the few where Nintendo was like, hey, why don't you just make this? Like, we got Amiibo coming out. Why don't you just make this a Skylander too? And, you know, they finally were warming up to the idea of letting their intellectual property be used by other people. Because, you know, they got kind of burned with the CDI and all that. But, you know, I feel like there were all those other instances with, like, Link and Soul Calibur. And again, that was another time when Nintendo was desperate because the GameCube was a big flop. But now GameCube games are stupid expensive, and thankfully I still have my childhood collection. Skylanders was one of those weird anomalies that it happened, it was good for like a few years, and then it just stopped randomly because no one was buying it. And I think they had games planned, but for whatever reason, it just kind of died miserably. With that in mind, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this down below, because I don't know. It's weird. If you guys want to see me open these in a short or something, also let me know. I have to look and see if, like, they're even valuable. Like, can you even do anything with these? Like, are they just playing cards? Like, if they're the equivalent of, like, Pokemon cards and they're not really that valuable, I'm not even gonna bother. Does anyone know if these boxes aren't even valuable? Like, I'd probably just throw these out. You know, because you could find an image of these anywhere. You know, I want to archive as much as I can, but in terms of, like, boxes, like, I don't know, it's like this sticker of, like, hey, it's a Bowser Amiibo, guest starring invite special Bowser Amiibo. And, you know, it's like that on this box, too. You know, like, I'm pretty sure someone can upscale a resolution image on that and get those cool little art decals and stuff like that. I will say, again, it's just, it's an anomaly that Nintendo allowed this to happen, because, again, Toys to Life was a big thing, and unfortunately, it's just, you know, they kind of get lost in the fodder, and Nintendo wants them to be like, oh no, you gotta pick the Bowser. Like, you know, it's like, Nintendo wants you to know, like, hey, their property is top quality. And I think that's, like, a big problem, is that, like, yes, Nintendo has top quality products and IP, but they also have to make sure that they're not being rude about it. Like, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's not that they're being rude about it. Maybe I'm misplacing my words here, but overall, it's one of those things where I don't know how Nintendo got so close to bankruptcy with the Wii U, and thankfully I want to save them. For those of you who don't know, he actually cut his salary in half and other managements by 20%, just so that other employees could work still and feed their families. That was great. Good man, Miss Iwata. This was like peak Nintendo too. I hate to say it, when Nintendo works with other companies, like, they work well. Mario and Rabbids is a good example of that, at least the first game. The second game was a little, there's a reason they sell it now in stores with digital codes only, because it was that big of a flop. But I will say, this didn't seem like a flop to me. It just seemed like it was too late for them, right? It was too late. Activision had approached them before. They said no. Then Nintendo went back to Activision. It's like, hey, we know this, like, thing, because the Wii U had NFC technology. So, you know, it was clear what they were trying to do with it. You could see on the gamepad, like, what that little square on the bottom was for. It just didn't occur to them, hey, we can use this for other things as well, other than Amiibo. Because I'm assuming they were planning Amiibo for a long time, or something similar to that, because they had Pokemon Rumble, which they had these little things. And I don't know, I think Nintendo works best when they work with other people, because, you know, teamwork, dreamwork kind of thing. But what do you think? Like, what do you guys think? I want to know a little more in that regard, just because Nintendo is a great company. They do good things and they do bad things. Right? This being one of the things where they kind of owned up to their mistakes, had their tail tucked between their legs, because Skylanders was doing great. Like, the more I look at it, I'm like, yeah, no, cross-eyed Bowser, you know, they could have done a little better. Little smooch on the crotch there area, but, you know, hey, like, what are you gonna do? I will say, in terms of everything else, I might just give these away. I don't, like, Skylanders to me is such a weird, like thing now, because, you know, yeah, the figures are cool, but, like, I ain't gonna do anything with them. The only thing I do is, like, the Bowser Amiibo thing, just because I want to complete my Amiibo collection, and I think I have Dark Donkey Kong. I'm not sure. I have to do an Amiibo video and just be like, hey, these are all my Amiibo. Let me check off, like, what I have and what I don't have. I don't know. With that in mind, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and your healthy tip for today: an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I don't know. It's very late while I'm doing this. You know, eat some fruit. I want you to eat some fruit, and I want you to tell me down below what fruit you're eating. Like, just, like, hey, I'm eating a pomegranate. It's good for oxidation. I'm eating a blueberry. It's very antioxidant, and it's good for depression, yada, yada, yada. Like, these foods, do connect the body in some way, shape, or form, right? Green is for detox. Red is for vitality, that kind of thing. If you really look at it, like I have, it's very interesting. It's like the rainbow of fruits and vegetables, really give nutrients to the body. Now, that being said, again, this is just my opinion, and what research I've done. I'm not a doctor. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and let me know down below, what healthy food did you eat today?